Good morning, this is the ExactTrades.com Movers Report for October 20th, 2011. First we're taking a look at WDC. You can see we had a support level here right around 24. We gapped down after market, and we've been weak pre-market on this. We're getting a little bit of a bounce pre-market in the markets overall, so this is looking weak. Last is at 22.89, and the low is around 22.50 pre-market. Support's going to be at 22. I'm going to look to take this short on the open off a new low. So wait for it to open, see if it can break to a new low and take it short. First profit target is going to be 22 cents from your entry. Second profit target is going to be 44 cents. And then again, watch that 22, and then next would be 21. Try to trail a stop on your last piece down into the lows. Next we're looking at WYNN. You can see multiple day channel with support around 129 was up here. Broke through after market in yesterday's session and really been flat this morning as well. Last is at 123.43 right there. I'm going to have some support down at 120. So we're going to look to take this short off the open on a new low. First profit target is going to be about $1.25 from your entry. Second profit target is going to be $2.50 from your entry. And then try to trail a stop down into that 120 if possible. See what it does at 120. Could break 120, but I think you're going to find some good support here just under 120 if it does break it. Now we're looking at CBST. You can see resistance level was right around 38.50. Broke that aftermarket and been strong this morning. Up to 39.85 is the last, and it's just under 40 resistance. 39 is going to be support as well. So depending on where this opens, we're going to take this long off the open on a new high. If it opens close to 40, I'm going to wait for a break over 40. If it opens back towards, I would say, 39.60 or below, then you could take it long on a new high off the open and look for $40 to be your first profit target. So make sure we open about 1% below that 40 if you want to take it long on the open under 40. If it's close to that $40 mark, which is what we're at now, I would wait for a break over $40 and then take that trade long. Your first profit target would be 40 cents from your entry. Your second profit target would be 80 cents, and then trail a stop. See if you can get into 41 and then possibly 42 with your last piece. So you're going to probably get your first two profit targets just before 41, and then see if it can push through 41 and trail a stop in your last piece to trend up into 42. Depends on what kind of day we have. We have a strong day in the markets and we trend up. This could break 41 and kind of trend on up into 42. Next we have KMP. Last is at 76.25. Right about here. Been trending up, making new highs. Going to look for this to have a continuation move today. I would take this long on the open. I would go long over 76.40. I'd say 42 would be a good price, or 44, right in that area. Go long. Your first profit target is going to be about 75 cents from your entry. Your second profit target is going to be $1.50 from your entry, and then trail a stop on your last piece. Watch this 77 for potential resistance. That might be near your first target, and then up into 78 and 79 with your last pieces. Now we're looking at TZOO, TZOO. One of my favorite stocks to trade, actually. You can see resistance level here right around 32.15, and been in this consolidation channel for about 6 days, 6 sessions. So we're getting a breakout gap to the long side. Last is at 33.80, and the high has been up around 34.80. So a lot of money in TZOO. Look to take this long on the open on a new high. Watch for that strong volume too. If it's weak volume, be a little more cautious. Maybe start with half. See if it can hold the highs, and also keep your eye on the market. First profit target is going to be 34 cents from your entry. Second profit target is going to be 68 cents from your entry. And then I would trail a stop on your last piece. Watch 36 for possible resistance. 37 and then possibly 38. I think somewhere between 36 and 37 is going to be a good profit area for this trade. And our last trade is PLCM. Gapping down this morning on earnings news that we had after market yesterday. They missed. Had some upbeat positive guidance, but fell short by quite a bit. So this is getting pretty oversold down into 16.14 is the last, coming into 16 support, and we did hit 18 areas off the aftermarket, and the pre-market we're dropping a little bit more. So I'm going to look for a bounce off of the open. Going to take this long on a new high. The reason being is that there's a lot of money in this trade. It came down from 2170, 2160 area down into 16, so pretty good move down. I think it's going to be easy for us to get 2 to 3%, possibly 4% in this trade on the long side. So just be patient, wait to see what it does on the open. Start with half position, see if you'll get a pullback and hold the lows of support. Get your second half and then see if it'll push through to a new high. First profit target's going to be around 16 cents for your entry. Second profit target would be about 32 cents. And I would try to keep at least a half of position past that 2% mark and try to work into 3 and 4%. Watch for resistance here right around 17 and then at 17.30. See the low here on October 4th. After that, 18 and then 18.30. So those are the areas to watch alongside. I don't think this will close the gap. It could possibly. You never know, but I would rather get my profit locked in and trail my stop up into these areas and try to get that extra 2 or 3% out of my last piece of that trade. So those are the trades for today. Good luck to everyone, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.